morning, boys and girls. This is Miss Hoffman, and I am excited to be able to read some holiday and winter stories with you starting this week. I know in my class we read on Monday The Gingerbread Man and following the German gingerbread tradition. Today we are going to read another German tradition that Miss Hoffman actually has had in her family since she was very little, and it is the Christmas pickle tradition. And this started in Germany, and we will read a little bit more about it in our story. So if you can find the picture of Germany in your passport, you can color the Germany picture, and let's find out about the Christmas Pickle. The Christmas Pickle by Aldous Bunting. Christmas is a wonderful time of year where families all over the world celebrate with their favorite traditions. One of these is the tradition of the Christmas pickle. A small pickle-shaped ornament is hidden on the tree, and on Christmas morning, the first person to find it receives a special gift. It is a very important job for one Christmas pickle. It always caused a bit of a problem. He wanted nothing more than to meet his hero, the big man himself, Santa Claus. Every year he would wait patiently, hoping Santa would find him, but he was always too well hidden at the back of the tree. He couldn't stand the thought of going another year without seeing Santa. He decided this year would be different. If Santa can't find me, he thought, I'll go to him. His plan was perfect. He would wait until everyone had gone to sleep on Christmas Eve. Then, when the house was quiet, the Christmas pickle would make his way to the front of the tree. So why is the Christmas pickle going to the front of the tree? That's right, he wants to see Santa. He wants to meet Santa Claus. Let's see what his plan is. That night, when the house fell quiet and the sounds of celebration could no longer be heard, the Christmas pickle prepared to make his journey to the front of the tree. All right, the time is now, he thought. He looked at the branches and realized he had a small problem. I don't have any legs or arms. How am I going to get to the front of the tree? He began to worry. Would his journey be over before it even began? So the Christmas pickle's problem is what? How is he going to get to the front of the tree? Right? He doesn't have arms. He doesn't have legs. How can he carry out his plan? It was then that he looked up and noticed the hook he was hanging from. I might be able to use my hook to swing to the front of the tree. He began to move back and forth, building up his momentum. And then he jumped. He sailed through the air and caught the next branch with his hook. This just might work, he said. So ready? We're going to swing back and forth to get momentum. Ready? Swing forward and backward. Forward and backward. Forward and backward. And then we're going to swing. He was making excellent progress, swinging from branch to branch. He made his way through the tree, and soon enough, He was getting close to the front. He could see the glass of milk and plate of cookies left out on the table for Santa. He could see the corner of the fireplace mantel where Santa would make his grand entrance. "I'm almost there. Just a few more branches." He sailed through the air as he made his final leap. His hook snagged the last branch, and then he heard a loud snap. "Oh no, look! What happened?" He looked up to see that the hook had broken from all the swinging. The Christmas pickle fell through the tree. "I don't have any arms," he yelled, unable to catch himself. He tumbled out of the tree, rolled down the tree skirt, and landed with a soft thud on the carpet. Look at the pickle's face. How's the pickle feeling? He's sad. Oh. Let's see. He looked up at the glowing lights of the tree standing above him. This was a terrible idea, he thought. I should have just stayed in my spot at the back of the tree. Why would Santa want to meet a silly old Christmas pickle anyway? Then he heard it. That familiar sound that he knew so well. Sleigh bells ringing in the distance. They grew louder, and then he heard the thud of reindeer hooves on the roof. Footsteps soon followed. "He's here! Santa is here! What if he's mad that I left my spot? I better hide!" The Christmas pickle rolled to the side and tucked himself under the tree skirt. The fireplace crackled with the sound of dust falling from the chimney, and then with a whoosh, a thick cloud of soot exploded forth from the fireplace opening. The Christmas pickle watched as two shiny black boots stepped through the cloud and into the living room. It was really him. It was Santa Claus. Santa walked softly over to the milk and cookies left for him. He took a bite of a cookie and washed it down with a big gulp of milk. He turned to admire the tree and noticed something was out of place. Oh, do you think Santa knows? "What are you doing down there, friend?" Santa wondered aloud. He bent over and picked up the Christmas pickle in his mitten-covered hand. "Why aren't you in your hiding spot at the back of the tree?" he asked. "I'm so sorry, Santa," the pickle said. "It's just that I'm your biggest fan and I've always wanted to meet you. I thought that I could come to the front of the tree and get back to my hiding spot before morning. Then my hook broke and I fell." Santa paused for a moment and then smiled. What do you think Santa's going to say to the pickle? "Well, how about that? I'll have you know I'm your biggest fan," he said. The Christmas pickle couldn't believe what he was hearing. "You know who I am?" the pickle asked, surprised. "Of course I do," said Santa. "The Christmas pickle is an important job and one of my favorite traditions. Just because I don't see you doesn't mean I don't know you're there." Santa pulled out a shiny new hook from his pocket. "Now let's get you back to your hiding spot." Santa attached the new hook to the Christmas pickle and placed him back on the tree. So the Christmas pickle has been wanting to meet Santa because he loves Santa, and guess what? Santa already knows who the pickle is. He placed the presents around the base of the tree and walked back over to the fireplace. "Merry Christmas, friend," he said, and then he disappeared up the chimney. The Christmas pickle hung there in his hiding spot, his heart full of happiness. As the sound of Santa's sleigh bells faded into the distance, he smiled. What a great night it had been. He closed his eyes to get some sleep. He knew Christmas morning would be here soon, and he had an important job to do. As he dozed off, he thought to himself, sometimes all we have to do to make wonderful things happen is take the first leap. The end. So the Christmas pickle, what's the tradition? The tradition of the pickle, right, is that he's hidden somewhere on the Christmas tree, and on Christmas morning, the first person who finds the pickle gets a special surprise, right? And in this story, the Christmas pickle really wanted to meet Santa, but he had a problem. How was the pickle going to get to Santa? He had to get to the front of the tree, but did he have arms? Did he have legs? Nope. So the pickle had to come up with another plan, right? He tried to swing back and forth, but his hook broke. And he landed on the floor. But guess who noticed that something wasn't right? Santa. And Santa reminded the pickle that he's his favorite tradition. And even though he couldn't see him or didn't pay attention to him, he knew he was there. So, this is one of my favorite traditions. My Gigi and my Poppy would hide pickles all over the tree for all of the grandkids so that we all got a chance to find a pickle. But I wonder how many of you have a special Christmas tradition or holiday tradition if you don't celebrate Christmas. So in your folders, if you have this page, it says My Family's Special Traditions. You guys can draw a picture. You guys can print pictures from your computer or your phone. If you guys have magazines, you guys can add all of that to this page and then send it to your teacher. If you don't have this page, that's okay. You can get a plain piece of paper and draw a picture. You can get a poster board. Your teachers just want to see what your family does to celebrate the holidays and what holidays you celebrate. Okay, you can send it to us in Schoology. You can send it to us on our emails. However, just fill out this paper so that we know what traditions you celebrate, and then maybe you guys will get a chance to share in class how you celebrate and what your favorite thing to do is for the holidays. All right, we look forward to seeing all of the traditions that you guys have in your families, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.